okay, somebody won the Powerball in California, and one of the reasons they won is because the lottery drawing machine is out of proportion. Is, you can call rig, you can call anything you want, but out of proportion. It was out of proportion. Why? Because the 56 got drawn the fourth time. 56 got drawn the fourth time. 19 also got drawn fourth time. So these balls aren't supposed to be drawn that often, that crazy. You can look up the odds of the 56 and 19. How often do it get drawn that much? You know, when they draw the 56 4 times, 19 4 times, you know something has happened. But you can go look if that ticket was a quick pick or they choose that 56. If they choose that 56, then that guy probably picked that 56 and hit the jackpot. If there's a quick pick, something is suddenly wrong with that 56 ball being drawn 4 times, and we'll look at the Powerball, how out of proportion it was. That 56 aren't supposed to be drawn like crazy. It's like that ball is set up in a matter or in a where that ball gets sucked up to be drawn. And you can also look at the Powerball to see which ball the 56 get drawn at, because all out of those 456, the 56 get drawn either the first ball that comes out was 56, the second ball comes out was 56, third, fourth, or fifth. You can look at all those 4 draw where the 56 got drawn, and you can see if that 56 pop up in the same ball as before. Then if you know that it's rigged or it cannot, never happened before. History draw, no ball has ever popped up 4 times. And you can see that these will popping up when almost too close to when the jackpot is high. Not when the jackpot is low. The 56 and 19 came 4 times when the jackpot were high, not when the jackpot was low. So it's something was wrong with how they're drawing those balls. So, and I would never have pick up the 56, because we know that 56 is not supposed to be drawn. We know that. And we know that 56 and that 56 drawn 4 times not supposed to be drawn. You can tell that even after the jackpot was high, it drawn the 3rd time, and when the jackpot was low, it drawn the 4th time, because a lot of people don't know that the jackpot went back to 20 million. They think there's still 2 billion. They think the jackpot is still 2 billion. They think people are still playing a lot of tickets. That's why it jumped from 20 million. Look at that. Let me show you guys. That means that jackpot is jumped from 20 million to 47 million. Look at the draw. You can look at the draw. I'm trying to find the stuff. Yeah. So the jackpot went from 20 million to 40 million. So the jackpot went from 20 million to 47 million. So there's still a lot of people that don't know that the Powerball went back down to 20 million. There's still a lot of people don't know that jackpot went from 20 million to 47 million. They don't know that. From 2 billion to 20 million. And people are still paying. That's why the 56 got drawn 4 times. You know, there's some people that are still thinking the jackpot is still high. So if you look at that, before we get started to the Powerball for the last 2 draws, let's look at the last 2 draws. You can click join member video for member video over there. Try to post these over there. You can email me for it. You can email me for it, and I'll be glad to send it to you. Especially click join member video. I'll try to update as quickly as possible. A lot of people were emailing about that Powerball game, so it's hard for me to post a video up and do that at the same time. And you can click the button to support my channel, support my cause, donate, subscribe, share, like my video. If you haven't done so, please email me, and always remember nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So again, if you look at the pick 3, the Mega Man and Powerball, the Mega Man's still high. I would focus on Mega Man. You cannot miss out on Mega Man. So it went from 20 million to 47. Let's discuss one of the draws. So before we discuss the Powerball, let's look at the Powerball that was used for the last 2 draws. So this was the last Powerball for 11:05. Let's post up the Powerball for last draw, which is 11:08. It was 11:07. 11:07. Let's post up Powerball for 11:07. Then 11:08 was election day, and then 11:09 was last night. So tonight it was no game, so we got prepared for tomorrow's Mega Man. They're not gonna let people hit that fast because it's gonna bump back to 20 million. And if they bump up to 20 million, then nobody is gonna play that much ticket, and the sale will decrease. They gotta keep the sale up, but it doesn't matter. They already make a lot of money from when the jackpot for Powerball was between 1 billion to 2 billion. They were increased in so much sales. The people were playing $10 and $20 per ticket, and then playing a whole stack of ticket worth $10s of $20. So they're making it back up, so it doesn't matter. They already make a lot. So this system was used for 11:07 for the last two draws. Let's discuss the last two draws. These are going to post it up, and we'll be discussing it 1, 2, 4. I'm not going to discuss that how many corners were there. You can figure it out. I'll try to condense it because I want to do Powerball Mega Man also. So I don't want to write down that. You can do it, but I'll post the detail that was used for the last two draws. And you can email me for new Dster for Monday's draw also, or for Mega Man for tomorrow's draw also, or for Powerball for Saturday's draw. And 2. And then 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 3, 6, 2, 4, 0. And then on the bottom, 1, 2, 1, 4, 5, 9, 9, 7, 1, 4, 5, 9, 9. Oh, sorry about that. 9, 9, 7, 1. If you look at these two draws, this detail was used, and I copied the blue box number for those who got the list. You know the blue box number will have 5, 1, 4, 5, and 0 on the bottom. 5, 1, 4, 5, and 0. And if you look at the blue box number, and you can see how good the numbers were and where the numbers were. Okay, so now on the first draw, but I still have to post the numbers. On the first draw, the number that was used. Let's go to the number section. Post the last two draw for Powerball and get started. So for Powerball, last two draw that was used was 1033. That's when the jackpot was hit. Was 1033. 41, 47, 56, and 10. So for this draw, we're gonna look at the 0 was used 2 times, 10 and 10, and they drew the board same. So you gotta know that something was pretty much wrong. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera so you guys can see it. Yeah, so it was 10 and 10, then 7 and 7. You know something was wrong. 1 got drawn 3 times. 1 got drawn 3 times. 10, 10, and 41. Now, 2, no double numbers. 3 was the only double number, so 3 got drawn 1 time, and the extra 1 time. So, and then the 4 got drawn 2 times, 41, 47. I assume I wrote this number correctly. 5, 56, 6, 56, and then 7, 1 time. So if you look at, because of double number, this was an 8-corner game. It was an 8-corner game for Monday's draw that hit. It was an 8-corner game because if the double 3 didn't get drawn, it was a 7-corner game. So now for Wednesday's draw, we have again 7. Got the same ball as the white ball. Same white ball. So 14, 24, 3 high percentage numbers that got drawn. 56. Again, 56 keep popping up. it would surprise me if they throw in the 56 again. Just how they did it with the tick 5. All 5 number was the same from midday to evening. That's impossible. And they blame it that it's rarer than a blue moon. And for those 2 numbers to pop up in the same, from one draw to the next draw, they're saying that the odds are more than hitting the Powerball or Mega Million jackpot. Way more, yeah. So, with that being said, you know that also was controlled. For the tick 5, also when the number was pop up the same. Maybe they didn't change the algorithm or the machine, so the ball was drawing 2 back-to-back again. So again, and you can look at the second draw, the 0 got drawn 3 times. 0 becomes the main digit now. 7, 30, and 7. The 2, 24, 1 time. The 3, 1 time and 30. The 4 and 14 and 24. The 5, 56 again, 1 time. 6, 56. 7 is 2 times in 7. 8, 9, 10. So 8, 9 is not used. So you gotta add about these corners. You got 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now you got 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're missing 1 coordinate. Let's see which coordinate are we missing. 2. We don't have the 2. We have a 2. 24. The 3 and 30. The 4 and 24 and 14. The 5 and 56. The 6 and 56 and 7 and 17. So we're definitely missing 1 corner. Let's see what's missing. Where the missing corner are. We're missing the 1. So again, another game with a hard ball. Because they throw in the same Mega Ball with the same Powerball. It's a hot ball, so both are 8-corner draws, and they throw the jackpot within an 8-corner draw, and that 33 and that because the 56 popped it up, it screwed up the game. If you look at both draws correctly. Look at both of these draws. I'm not making up. Look at both of these draws. I want you guys to see both of these draws, and that if I take out the 5 and a 6 from either of the draw. Take out the 5 and a 6 from either of the draw. I'm going to highlight it red because I want you guys to see it. If you take out a 5 and a 6, you lose the 56. If you lose the 56, what happened? No other ball would have used the digit 5 and digit 6. And it would have lowered the corner from 8 corner to 6 corner. And they could have, instead of drawing the 56, they could have reused any of the digit that was already used. Like 0 for the draw where the 10 red ball were. For this first row, if you drop the 5 and 6, they could have reused the digit 0, 1, 3, 4, and 7. They could have reused this digit. For the next draw, they could reuse this digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Right? They could have reused those digits. And that makes it a 6-corner game around. If you drop the 56, it's not coincident that no other ball used the 56 except for 56. No other ball used the digit 5 and digit 6 except for the 56. You can see that it was all a setup so that nobody wins except for that person that won. So again, this you can tell is controlled, And the 56 is not supposed to be drawn. Because if you drop the 5 and the 6 and you know that you drop the 5 and the 6, you know that the 56 one going to be drawn. Then you will know that you will not lose any other number. You will not lose any other number because no other digit uses the 5 and the 6. And if the other number uses the 5 and 6, it would be otherwise a different situation, a different scenario, a different outcome. But no other digit uses the 5 and 6. They could have used the digit and make it a 6-corner game, and that would be a fair game to us, but not a fair game for the last 2 draws because even though jackpot was hit, a lot of people still think the jackpot was going on. Not only a lot of people still think the jackpot was going on because a lot of people play an advanced play. When they play an advanced play, it changes the game. So they don't want to take chances. Oh, I'm not going to be able to make the ticket in, so I'll play it in advance. So people play in advance, and that's why the jackpot jumped from 20 million to 47 million. It don't jump that quick from one draw to the next. After it went back to 20 million, Jackpot don't jump that much. It jumped that much because people either had an advanced play or people still think the jackpot was going on. Now, check back to nicely where how from 20 minutes to 47, how far the next increase is. You can see that. So now we're gonna go back to Dster. I don't want to waste anybody's time. This is Dster. Now let's look at the number for the first draw, 11-7. 10 was right here. 2 times. Cannot change. For the red ball and the white ball uses 10. You have 14. You have 14 next to each other over here or over here. So I'm going to try to use it right over here for 14. Assuming I copy it correctly. Yeah. Not 14. 41. 41. Sorry about that. 41, 10, and 40. 14 was the other draw. And 33 wasn't in the Dster, even not in the blue box. Now we have 47 over here. Assuming I copy it correctly. 47 was over here. 56 was on bottom. And for those who got the Dster, if I copy it wrong, you can correct me. If I didn't copy it wrong, you know the winning number was right over here. Oh, sorry about that. Let's redo it. You know the number was right over here. So I'm gonna highlight it red. Yeah. Go back to black here. Number was over here, 0147668. So it was, if you had pick a section with this 7 coordinate, you gotta hit 4 number in that section over there. Now, if this was a 5 right here, you would have 5 number in this section for 55. And if you pick this section, you probably would have played 66 instead of 33. And that would be in a close call because the dumb number that was used in this section was 66 and not 33. So again, you can tell how close the Dster was in picking the numbers, precisely picking the numbers. Now let's look at the other draw. The next draw was 7. Let's look at where the 7 is. The 7 was in the blue box, right there. So about that, 2 times was in the blue box. 7 was in the blue box 2 times. Red ball and the white ball. Now I had 14 on top. But I'm going to use it on the bottom this time. I'm going to use it on the bottom and try to get close as possible. Oh, over here, 14 was over here in the corner next to blue box also. And then you have 24 right over there. If I copy these correctly, numbers right over here. And I haven't looked at draw until the other night. 30. 30 was the only number over here on top. So 7 2 times. 14 1 time, 24 again right over here, and 30, and then 56 again. 56 again was right over here. Now, if you bend the rule and have 2 9s in that spot, you will have this section here that will hit the jackpot almost. If 30 was somewhere around this section, it would have hit the 30 right here. So again, yeah, 56. Okay, yeah, and not counting this 3 right here. Not counting this 3 right here. You have 5 number in this section right here. Again, you see it? Now, if you look at that section right here, let's count how many numbers are there. I'm gonna count it manually. I don't want to waste time because you have so many digits. And this 5 number was right in this section for last year. 7, 7, 14, 24, and 56. So 5 number was in this section right here. And let's look at how many numbers were there. We're going to count. We have 1. We have 4, 7. That's 3 already. That's 3 numbers already. 10, 14, 17. 10, 14, 17, that's 6 number already. You have 24, 26, 27, 29. That's 10 numbers already. Now let's go to the 40s. We have 40, 41, 42, 47, 49. That's 5 number. That's 15 number in that section right here. 15 number in that section 40, 41, 42, 47, 49. Now look at the 50s. You have 56 and 59. 2 more numbers. That's 17 numbers. Like look at the 60, 65, 62, and 69. So that section over there has 20 numbers in this section. 20 numbers, even with blacking out the numbers, you have 20 numbers, and 5 numbers was drawn there. And it's hard because you don't think you want to reuse a red ball for a white ball. Don't think that. But it did happen 2 times. So the 5 number in this section had hit the jackpot. So even with 5 number in this section that hit the jackpot, you had hit that jackpot within this section right here. If that's somehow to turn out, if one of these 9 right here was a 0, you would have all number in this section combined together. So that's why it's important to have the Dster. If that extra 9 right there was a 0, you had all numbers. So please follow the Dster system. Email me for the Mega Man. Also, it's a precisely both draw had the Dster. I'm not saying my Dster would have all the number and every draw, but close to all the winning numbers is good enough because you cannot get that close if you pick it by yourself. So click and join the member video for member video over there. Try to post the Dster for next week. Also, always remember nothing is guaranteed, and you email me for the system and the breakdown and the Dster. Also, and the Invincible number system. And you can click on either icon to support my channel and donate, subscribe, share, and like my video, or support my cause. Also, again, always remember nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So again, I will try to post result after tonight's Mega Man also because I've been backed up. And a lot of people is emailing for Powerball. I've been backed up on posting those videos. Try not to get backed up also.